Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to bringing you the vision video. What I guess today is this week's vendor reset. If you guys are looking for anything specific, definitely check out the description below. There's going to be timestamps over there, so finding specific items are going to be a lot easier. But if you guys enjoyed this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this reset. Starting off first, you guys want to visit the special blueprint vendor down in the terminal, and the first item you guys want to check out is this Navy MP5N blueprint. In my opinion, this is a really good backup submachine gun to have on your character, or if you're new, if you're returning and you don't have the house already, this is once again a really good SMG to have on your character. A few spots down, you want to check out this Pro Red Dot sight. This once again is a really good item to have on your character. If you are missing a really good critical hit damage scope on any of your weapons, once again, this blueprint is a must. And one spot down, you want to check out this 5.52 hollow sight. This is actually a scope once again, but this time it is a critical hit chance scope. So if you are making a AR kind of damage build and you want a bit more critical hit chance, for both PvP or PvE, once again in my mind this is a must buy. Up next, you guys want to stop by the special equipment vendor still down in terminal, and the only item you guys want to check out from him is this prototype firearms mod. What it comes with is 262 firearms and 3% skill haze. Now although skill haze isn't really that important in patch 1.8.2 as of right now, if you are making a little bit of a tactician build or a reclaimer build and you want to get your heals or your skills even faster, using these mods are going to help you out with that. So once again, if you're missing those mods, check out the special equipment vendor down in the terminal. Heading upstairs, you guys want to stop by the advanced weapon vendor, and what he's actually selling is a pretty good MP7. What it comes with is 22.50% critical hit chance, 280 gear score, and for the talents it has dominant, responsive, and vicious. Now although this is not a god roll or anything like that, it's still pretty good if you guys want to use a different SMG for PvP or PvE. This is a really good option. The only thing you really have to do is get rid of dominant, go for something like responsive, or if you're going to use this for PvE, get ferocious, get destructive, and this will be a melt machine. Going all the way down, you want to check out this VX1 scope. This is actually a 12-time scope, and it comes with 18.50% headshot damage, 3% critical hit chance, and 2.50% stability. Now although it is missing the critical hit damage, it doesn't really matter. If you're going to be using this scope, in my mind, you're going for a headshot damage build for like a AMDR or Sentry, something like that. So once again, if you're missing this, definitely check this one out. This is pretty good. The final person you guys want to talk to in the base operations is this Dark Zone gear vendor. Now what he's actually selling is a pretty nice small grip. This one actually comes with 19% critical hit damage, 2.50% stability, and 4.50% optimal range. In my opinion, this is pretty good. It is almost a god roll, although it does have optimal range, and optimal range isn't too useful, I would say. It's still pretty good. 19% is really hard to find in my mind, so once again, if you're missing one or if you have a worse one, definitely pick this thing up. Up next, we're stopping by the special blueprint vendor at Camp Clinton, and the first thing that you guys have to buy is this lightweight M4 blueprint. Yes, once again, a lightweight M4 blueprint is being sold. If you guys didn't know, it was being sold like 2 weeks ago. So once again, it's being sold. I'm not really sure why, but it is a must buy if you don't have this. If it shows up for you in this blueprint vendor, 110% buy this. It is probably the best weapon in the game. It's been the best weapon in the game for a very, very long time. So if you don't have this gun, definitely buy it right now. The other weapon I would recommend buying is this Model 700 blueprint. Now, although this is not going to be something too useful or too powerful, depending on the situation, it is a really good backup if you're playing, PvE missions, or if you want to snipe in PvP. Whatever the case is, having this as your secondary is really useful, and you can potentially get a god roll if you get lucky. Heading over to the special equipment vendor still at Camp Clinton, the only thing you guys want to check out from him is this prototype performance mod. This is actually a 2% pulse critical hit chance mod, so if you're making a PvP or PvE build that's kind of damage orientated, if you want to get a bit more critical hit chance so you can do more damage, as I said, this is a must buy. For this, you will have to use a pulse, so that kind of sucks if you want to use a booster shot at Immune Station. But once again, if you're making a damage/DPS build, these mods are very, very good. The next person on the list is the Ward Safe House, and what he's actually selling is a prototype performance mod. This is a 4% ballistic shield damage mod. So once again, if you're making a D3 FNC build, I would recommend using these mods. They're going to give you a lot more damage for your weapon. So once again, if you're in need of them, check out the Ward Safe House. The final open world event you guys want to stop by is the Firewall, and what he's actually selling is, yes, another mod. This time it is a really good stamina and critical hit chance mod. As you guys can see, it comes with 264 stamina and 1% critical hit chance. This is a must buy in my mind, although it's not maxed out. If you have a worse one, 100% pick this up because stamina and crit chance mods are really useful, and that's probably like the main thing people use right now in the game. Getting straight into the DZ, the first person you guys want to stop by is the East 53rd Street checkpoint. What he's actually selling is a pretty nice extended magazine. This comes with 117% magazine size, 3% critical hit chance, and 5.50% rate of fire. Although you're missing the magazine size, you're missing like 1 or 2 bullets in the magazine, it's still a really good buy. Critical hit chance and rate of fire is a really good combination to use for PvP. So if you are in need of this, if you are interested, definitely pick this thing up. A few spots down, you want to stop by the East 46th Street checkpoint, and what he's actually selling is a Omega rifle suppressor. What it comes with is 17% headshot damage, 2% accuracy, and 2.50% critical hit chance. This suppressor isn't really a god roll or isn't really maxed out in any way, but this is a really good pair with the scope I showed you guys in the video earlier. If you are making a MDR build, a sentry build, or just you want to spec into headshots a lot, this is a really good pickup, as I said, to go with that scope. The East 40th Street checkpoint is next on my list, and this time he is selling another suppressor, but this time it is a Tyrant suppressor, so if you are making a high critical hit chance with your submachine guns, this is a really good suppressor to use. Unfortunately, you cannot use this on the ARs, it is only a SMG suppressor, but once again, if you're going for a max crit chance build and you don't want to spec too much critical hit chance on your gear, or if you don't want to use critical hit chance mods, this is a really good option to have on your character. Up next, you guys want to visit the East 34th Street checkpoint, and once again, he is selling another mod. This time it is a 4% Secret Mine damage mod. If for some reason you want to make a Secret Mine damage kind of build for PvE, these mods are a must in my opinion. They're going to increase the damage of your Secret Mines a lot. So once again, if you want to use a high skill power, high electronics kind of Secret Mine build for PvE or even PvP, it's really up to you. These mods are a must. Heading over to the west side, we stop by the West 31st Street checkpoint. He's actually selling a pretty good black market SASG-12. What it comes with is 304.50% Stagger, 265 gear score, and for the talents it has Destructive, Responsive, and Dominant. This, in my mind, is a bit more of a PvE weapon. It comes with Destructive, it already has Responsive. The only thing you really have to do is either A, get Unforgiving, Competent, or something like Vicious or Ferocious if you want a bit more damage, as I said, for PvE. Last but not least, you want to stop by the West 42nd Street checkpoint, still in the Dark Zone. And you want to check out this Prototype Electronics mod. What it comes with is 266 electronics and 3% skill haste. Now honestly, even if you're not making a Tactician build, even if you're not making a Reclaimer build, or even if you're not making a skill power electronics build, anything like that, 100% still buy these mods. You really never know when this good mod is going to be sold again. It's one away from being maxed out, so once again, you'll be kind of dumb not to buy this mod. So once again, if you don't need this, even if you're not going to use this, just buy it, keep it in your stash, because you really never know when you're going to need it and if you decide to make a build in the future. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I respond to all my comments, but once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.